Hi everybody, it's Aviva. I just made this video but then realized that I went about 3 minutes over. So I set my kitchen timer for 9 minutes, so it'll give me a little chance to sign off in ample time. This is my, week 58 update for lap band surgery. That was December 5th, 2008. I'm approximately week 58. My weight hasn't really changed since my bandiversary. I was 188.8 on my bandiversary. I lost 90 pounds, which was pretty much my goal. As I probably mentioned before, originally it was 100 pounds, but I had a long period of time over summer break where things weren't moving, so I had to amend my goal about October time to 90 pounds to make it more reasonable, and I did reach that. And things have fluctuated just a teeny bit up and down, well, not really down, maybe from 188 to 191 and a half, up, down, up, down, up, down, for the last 6 weeks, because the kids have been off school and we were in Florida, and workouts were kind of staggered. It hasn't been like the perfect situation for weight loss, but now that the kids are back in school and I have committed to the gym, and hopefully get my eating a little bit more under control, things will start to come down again. But now that it is 2010 and I spent the past year focused almost obsessively on losing weight, it was like the forefront thought every single minute for an entire year. I have re-evaluated my goals for 2010, and for the first time in my life in 40 years, losing weight wasn't like my first resolution for the new year. This year it's more about strength training, stamina, endurance, toning, running. Those are the things that I want to focus on for this year, and in that I hope to take off the rest of the weight to reach my goal weight, which a year ago was 180 pounds. I thought 180 pounds would be huge, and it is. I anticipated it would put me in a size 12, and that's about right, because I'm wearing a loose 14 right now, or a large extra large in regular, and so really in that regard I've already reached my highest heights and goals. It's just something I never really saw myself doing. So to be a 10 and a medium or whatever, stratospheric in my opinion. So who knows? This is all pretty much whipped cream on my sundae at this point. So that originally was my goal. Now I have myself kind of in the 165 range. I don't know exactly what that would put my BMI at, being 5'4.5", but I'd be thrilled with that. And I don't see myself as 125 pounds. I just don't think it's even feasible. So I think 165 would be fantastic, and that's what I'm going to go for. Yay! Okay. I don't have a lot of time. What I wanted to talk to you today about was inches and how to measure one's body, because I don't get it. I measured myself a year ago in this book, then I lost it. So I measured myself again, so it's basically a whole year. I did it once in February, once during my pre-op weight loss diet, pre-op diet, and again now. So the inches lost are humongous. My boobs went 10 inches down, and my lower stomach, that very sad area when you have lots of babies, bad, 12 inches, hips 9.5, thighs 7 inches, calves 3 inches. It's unbelievable. But okay, so here's what I'm trying to figure out. You know how people say I've lost 65 inches all over my body? So I measured myself and I lost 65.25 inches all over my body, but then I realized I only measured one arm, not both, and I only measured one thigh, not both, and then I measured 3 different areas on my legs, my upper thigh, right above my knee, and on my calf. So there's 3 measurements on one leg, none on the second leg, 1 measurement on one arm, none on the other arm. You know, I did my neck and my chest and, you know, under my chest, my upper stomach, my lower stomach, my hips. I don't understand, like, do I double? Do I say, okay, I lost 1.5 here, so I should assume that I lost 1.5 here and make it 3 for my arms? Or, like, is there something specific that, some guidelines that people use to determine, you know, how many points of reference do you take from? Do you only take 1 measurement on your legs, or is 3 reasonable? And then, I mean, if I only measured once, then I could have said, oh, I lost 7 inches on one thigh, and 7 inches on the other, assuming they're about the same. So that would be 14 for my legs. But if I'd measured 3 times, you know, at my upper knee and at my calf, then I could say I lost 27 inches off my legs. Like, I don't understand, how do people decide? And then I also don't understand, when you use a tape, how close to your body are you supposed to measure? Do you, like, inhale really, do you, like, make it as tight as you can? Do you stand as naturally as you can? Do you exhale and make things as loose as possible? Or right on? I don't really get it. So for instance, you know, if I'm, like, measuring, you know, right at my waistline where my skirt is, and I go, like, right here, do I, like, suck it in and go 2 inches more? You know, or do I, like, just keep it right here? Or do I make it really loose and, like this? You know, the difference is quite staggering. I could go basically from, at this point, you know, like 37 inches all the way to 39.5 or 40 inches. So, like, which is right? Like, I don't know. Anyway, I would love some guidance on that from others who may have a little more experience. I don't sew, I don't measure, I'm not a measuring kind of gal, but I am a rather specific kind of person, and I would love to know, if I want to say I've lost X number of inches all over my body, I'd like to know that I am getting it right. So, to date, I've lost 65.25 inches, which includes my neck, boobs, under my boobs, upper arm, upper stomach, lower stomach, hips, thighs, calves, and the top of my knees, measuring only 1 leg and 1 arm and everything else. So you guys tell me, help me out. That would be great. I'll try and put some pictures before and after at the end of this video, and I hope all is well, and continue to pray for the people of Haiti, and keep your priorities in check and your perspectives clear. Every little woe that strikes us shouldn't be earth-shattering. So whenever my 4-year-old son says, this is the worst day in my life, I say, I hope so. And I hope everybody has a good one. Take care. Bye.